What do we have for Cancer? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the foundation of the reading. And then I have the Six of Swords sticking right up at the sacral. Cancer, before the reading, I got the message it was all fun and games until you got up. As we can see here on this depiction of the King of Swords, we are looking at this illustration like we're onlookers, right? So as you can see, there's this king sitting on his throne and these two people here. And I feel that the two people are giving the king some sort of bad news. And what I feel it is all related to this Six of Swords. This is you moving on. I feel that some sort of tactics were used against you to try and stop you from transitioning to wherever you are going to now. This Six of Swords at the sacral, this is a rite of passage kind of energy. It's as if actions were taken against you to stop you from moving forward in some capacity here, and it simply did not work. And the fact that we see this baby behind the king, it's kind of creepy. This is giving me the energy of some sort of sacrifice. You were to be sacrificed so this king can remain on their throne. I feel like this king here is calling the shots. This could be somebody who had some sort of beef with you and sent these two other individuals to stop you. I feel as though this king is very tyrannical and their reign is coming to an end. And it all has to do with the path that you were on. You may be some sort of truth teller in regards to this circumstance here. I feel that something happened to you. Well, it clearly did, but I feel that there was something else. Something else took place. You illuminated some sort of truth. There's a lot of swords on this table here, which can be connected to communication, words being thrown back and forth. I feel that this king did something to you before this particular situation here. I feel like this king did a lot of things to you, and you finally were able to gather the courage and strength to strike back. And I feel like you used your words. You used your intellect. Basic example of this could be a very abusive family member who did some really nasty things to you. Maybe you decided you were going to write a book. Maybe you started a podcast and started speaking about this. Maybe you became a public speaker and started helping other individuals overcome struggles in their life that you yourself have overcome. Or this is what you're preparing to do. This is the plan you have put in place. Take it as it fits. But there's also something here connecting me to some sort of inner child. It's like here you are with your inner child. Moving on. Transitioning forward. You have closed out a major karmic cycle here. And I feel that this is all having to do with this new age of Aquarius that we are moving into. This has been in all of the zodiac signs. Pluto is currently at 0 degrees Aquarius. When we hit 1 degrees, this is a charging forward kind of energy that the entire collective will be in. And for you, Cancer, it's taken everything you have to get to this space where you were finally able to stand up for yourself. And I feel that you striking back against this tyrannical king and his minions was you putting a plan in place to speak some sort of truth or become the truth. Stand in your truth. Become the person that the divine always intended you to be. You see, that is threatening to this king. It's as if you becoming this person that you're destined to be threatens the king's position on his throne, which is telling me that this king was trying to keep you from this. See, this is a sacrifice. If this king can stop you from stepping into your power, he can remain on that throne, which is telling me that you were being sacrificed to some sort of underworld deity. But the way this trickles down into our waking life is this king pulling the wool over your eyes so you never realize who you are and enough of what you came here to do to get on your path. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Wow. 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. It's over. There's the king, and there's his minions leaving him. He no longer has anything to offer them. I feel like this king is losing a lot. I feel that this king dragged many individuals down with him. This king was sitting in a position that was dependent on keeping you engaged in the illusion. Cancer, right now, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing you laying on a bright green field, blue skies, sun is shining. It's as if you don't have a care in the world. However, as we are zooming out, we have a perspective shift, and we are now looking down over you from the universal perspective. I can see very clearly that that is a slice of heaven inside the darkest pits of hell. See, all around you, when you zoom out, it's nothing but fire and brimstone. This is representative of the illusion that this individual tried to keep you in. It's as if you were birthed into a family of demons and you didn't know it. Because the truth is, you were somebody that the divine sent into this family in order to awaken to the truth and drag them to spiritual court so they can be judged and receive their karma. You were a ticking time bomb in their reality, and you didn't even know it until now. This is what's taking place for you, Cancer. As you step into a whole new season of your life, in Aquarius season, you are waking up to the truth surrounding who you are and who all the individuals are inside your reality that were meticulously selected by the underworld to keep you asleep to the truth so you would never know that you were actually their reckoning. You are judgment in these individuals' lives, Cancer. And again, this is what you are now waking up to. What do we have at the heart? I also feel, wow, Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy at the heart. These minions, these individuals that are walking away, they didn't know the full truth surrounding who you are. It's like here they are going back to the king. We can't stop Cancer. Cancer is too powerful. We didn't know that Cancer was this chosen individual that was sent here by the divine. You didn't tell us this, Master. For some of you, this is a family member that has been sacrificing your light and purpose since inception, utilizing all kinds of tactics to make sure that you never get on your path. This person may not even be in your life, or so you think. This person has always had tentacles and eyes on you, whether you've known it or not. This person has been controlling many outcomes for you, influencing people's perception of you. This Page of Cups is speaking on exactly that. We're looking at this Page of Cups from another perspective. This is you. And we're onlookers looking at you. It's like we're looking at you and you're saying to yourself, I don't remember wearing that. Is that how I looked? It's like seeing a picture of yourself and you're like, wow, I don't even know I looked like that. There's something going on here. Again, how this individual was influencing people's perception of you. This is what you're starting to see clearly now. It's as if this person was telling people that there was something wrong with you. Oh, Cancers, they're not all there, but don't say anything. Just, let them think this and that. They need help, They're not playing with a full deck. You didn't even know this until now. For a lot of you, this could be a family member, a parent even, sibling for some of you. For some, I'm picking up here as well, it could even have to do with something in your career. It's an energy where they tried to get people to feel sorry for you as a means to make it seem like you are beneath others. In Cancer, I feel as though you are somebody who has always given too much of yourself to these people. You're very self-sacrificing. You've given the shirt off your back in some capacity to these people, and now this is what you find out. What do we have in the throat? 7 of Swords at the throat. Further reiterating this entire message. Here they are. stealing something from you, sneaking away. You didn't even see it. I feel like this is representing your light, your energy, your purpose. Could be ideas. You could have been feeding these people ideas. Yeah, I was thinking about doing this, and they're like, no, that's not going to work. And then they go ahead and do it. But change it just enough to where maybe you don't notice or something like this. It's like they're wearing your energy to sit on this throne and then leaving you like this, high and dry, looking like you're away with the fairies or not all there. But there's something very underhanded here. Something has been changed around to where you would never be able to trace this back to them. But I feel that this is indicating how close you were to these individuals. You never would have suspected anything from them. It's like they were right underneath your nose the entire time, and you never even caught on to this. You just thought this was the hand you were dealt, and you were doing the best with what you had, only to realize you are the one that holds all the power here. It's like being a king or a lord, and you are incarnated into a life cycle where you are kept in an illusion that you are some sort of peasant or you are beneath other individuals. Now, as you come online, you start to gather enough of the truth to realize that you have been existing in a small slice of heaven in the dead center of the underworld. King of Cups. At the third eye, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. King of Cups, very stoic, very wise. This is somebody who's understanding what took place here, but also remaining incredibly composed. And as you can see here, again, we're looking at you like we're onlookers. You're sitting there, you're just having to think about everything. And I feel that this boat up there is representing the wreckage, right? The wreckage of the past. You're thinking over everything. But then as you can see here, we have some tools here. So you're devising some sort of plan. This is also a scorpionic energy. So there's something that is very Scorpio-like about your get back, so to speak. See, Scorpios will take their time with their revenge. They'll spend years and years putting together a meticulous plan and then strike when the enemy is completely unaware and seemingly having thought you have forgotten about the actions that they took against you, Cancer. But this individual or individuals are sadly mistaken. The way you move is by way of your higher guidance. You have the full force of the divine right behind you. And the way that this get back is going to be delivered will be by the hand of God himself. You simply deliver the evidence and sit back and watch as judgment unfolds in these individuals' lives for the actions they took against you. You are coming up as the King of Cups. They are coming up as the King of Swords. And this is interesting because as you can see here, there you are, right? Being sacrificed, little baby there. And now here you are now. Being made aware of this. And now we can see that you are sitting here devising your plan. Look at all these weapons. Something very dark has been going on behind the scenes, Cancer. One day you woke up and realized that you weren't this page, that you were actually the king. See right here, this person taking something from you, taking your power away from you, which is what allowed them to sit on this throne as the King of Swords. But then this all stops. You wake up to the reality of who you really are, the King of Cups. Male or female, genders do not matter here. What do we have at the crown, please? Lovers at the crown. This is you waking up to the reality of who you really are. It's an energy of alignment. This is balance being restored in your life. The Lovers in a spread like this is representing The masculine and feminine traits that we all hold within being brought into balance, calibration. This is you awakening to the truth at that crown position. It's as if the divine is saying to you, turn around, Cancer. It's time to see the truth. Come with us, Cancer, as we zoom out of your reality and give you another vantage point to look down over what has been taking place in your life. And it's in that moment that you see you've been trapped on an island of illusion, smack dab in the center of the underworld. You're like, oh my God, you mean to tell me that those green fields don't go on forever? There's actually fire and brimstone all around me and I didn't even notice it? Yes, Cancer. That is correct. What do we have at the foundation, please? Oh, wow. 5 of Wands, Leo energy at the foundation, Agiras. And here they are, right? It's like you're this powerful beast, and then this demon, this entity is sitting on you, keeping you pinned down, right? So you can't recognize your power. It's like this is the demon, the entity that they sacrificed your light to keep you boxed in. This person has been creating obstacles and challenges in your life, so you were always too distracted to see the truth. This could be somebody that you always have discord with. Again, it could even be somebody that wasn't even really in your life right now, but they're controlling the narrative from afar. Very narcissistic energy. I mean, this is the absolute definition of a narcissist. Notice how my throat started to become hoarse. They don't want me to tell you this. This person has been playing God in your life. The whole purpose was to keep you asleep to the truth of who you are, Cancer. And this is what is being exposed collective-wide to you Cancers that have been held back by these narcissists that you've been dealing with in your life. However, this resonates for you. What do we have the sacral, please? Oh, wow. There it is. The devil, Moloch, makes one worse off than ever before, tricks mortals into being bound, accepts child sacrifice. Right there. This is you seeing the truth, and it's like the devil is waving at you. Hi, Cancer. See, now, this King of Swords has to face Moloch. Moloch still needs his sacrifice. So what happens when they can't deliver you anymore? What happens when they can't keep you on that little slice of heaven? That little island smack dab in the center of the underworld. What happens when you wake up to the truth and finally leave? The devil collects. The devil's like a repo man here. Devil will come and take that car away in the middle of the night. You'll wake up and think somebody stole it. This could quite literally be what starts to happen to some of these people. They start to have things repossessed. See how it trickles down into our reality? First, it begins in the spirit, and then it makes its way into our waking life. And this won't stop, not unless they can deliver you again, which clearly is not happening. So now these individuals will live out the rest of their day on their hands and knees to Moloch. And see, the thing is about the devil doesn't really care that you woke up to the truth and escaped. It's all a big game to him anyway. He's got a backup plan for his backup plan. His backup plan right now is this King of Swords. Oh well, Cancer got away. In fact, I feel that the devil's rooting for you in this situation because this King of Swords here was trying to actually play like he was the devil in your life. See, the real devil doesn't like that. Doesn't like when somebody tries to play him. He would actually prefer that they become the sacrifice now. So it's as if the devil is waving goodbye to you. Bon voyage, Cancer. I wish you well. You're like, holy crap's the devil waving at me? Oh, so weird. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Wow. The Tower, Visago, Aries energy at the solar plexus. And this tower is something that this individual is trying to stop from happening. They're trying to hold back the tower from coming down in their life. 5 of Cups stacked with the tower at the solar plexus. As everybody walks away, this individual loses everything. This is representing what I was picking up surrounding the repossessions. Nothing they do will stop the full force of the divine from coming down on them now. See, it's all a game. God and the devil have a little bet going. God saying to the devil, my child will awaken to their power and the truth and bring judgment into your minions' lives. And the devil saying, maybe, maybe not. Let's have a little bet, huh? Because I like to make bets. God saying, sure, devil. Because no matter how you slice it for the devil, the King of Swords' soul is always on the table, is always going to be in the wager. See, a lot of work goes into keeping you asleep. A lot of effort goes into keeping you stuck inside that illusion. A lot less work goes into using this King of Swords for whatever he wants, because the King of Swords is wide awake to what's happening. The King of Swords is being tortured alive. That's what this is. See, Cancer, you've been tortured in spirit, so to speak. You didn't really know what was going on. You just, again, thought it was the hand that you were dealt. What do we have at the heart, please? 4 of Cups, shacks, war and violence. A lot of you are thinking back on events throughout your life, Cancer, when these individuals were staring you right in the face and had an ulterior motive the entire time. This is always a hard truth to accept. It's like somebody telling you that they love you, only to find out years later that that person was actually sacrificing you the entire time, and that I love you was all a lie. It was all to keep you engaged in the illusion. As we can see here, this illustration, there's this horse that looks kind of down. There's this weird bird cocking his hand back, tripping the horse up, but also seemingly consoling the horse. It's like the horse is wondering why things never work out for them. And this weird bird is like, that's okay, horse. Just stay here. You don't need to worry about anything. Don't worry about getting on your path or finding your purpose. Just stay here with me. This is the energy of them keeping you in the illusion, but the entire time using tactics against you while they were right underneath your nose. War and violence, again, in the spirit, right? This is a kind of stand-down tactic as well, which can be perceived as you not doing the heavy lifting in your own life. These individuals, or this King of Swords, doing it as a means to control the flow of energy in your life. That could be for those of you individuals that still have this person in your life. There's a couple of different storylines going on here. Some of you are dealing with people that were controlling the flow of energy in your life from afar. They're not even in your life. And then there's other individuals that are in very close proximity to you. And then here you are, waking up to who you are. Ia, success, the High Priestess, Pisces energy, right there at that heart position. You thought you were a Page of Cups, but then you woke up the High Priestess, the King of Cups, the divine warrior of judgment. That throne that that King of Swords is sitting on is about to become your stepping stool. What do we have at the throat, please? 7 of Swords stacked with the 7 of Swords. Aquarius energy, Manichael, God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger. Knowledge of good and evil. That really says it all. This is an energy of you breaking free. You finally recognize and accept the truth now. You see what's always been holding you back. You see why you may have had a lack of progress or success in certain areas of your life now. It's as if all blocks have been removed because they all led back to the same place. This King of Swords right here. They were puppeteering your entire reality. It's as if you see the truth and this person turns to stone. Right as they're caught red-handed, so to speak. What do we have at the third eye, please? Wow, strength. Leo energy. Hakamiya. the raising God, loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress brings victory. See, with this King of Cups right above this strength, it's as if you see a clear path forward now. There's an energy of patience and courage, self-love, the divine lifting you up because you have seen and accepted the truth. You have awakened to who you really are. And now the divine is coming through with support and protection on your path. What do we have at the crown? Perfect. Temperance, Sag energy. Chaukia, the god of joy, reconciliation, regains the favor of those one has offended. This is you aligning now with your purpose, balance being brought into your life, you understanding now what it was that you came here to do. I just heard the matrix is glitching. This really speaks about the illusion dissolving because you're recognizing the truth. You're also starting to understand that your greatness was being limited, was being hidden because of what these individuals stood to lose. If you remembered who you were and what you came here to do in this life cycle, Cancer. This is only the first chapter, you recognizing your power. The second chapter is yet to be written, but as you close the chapter with pen in hand, you are ready to start inking the pages of your life moving forward. Cancer, this is the message I have available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. And thank you for your donations, Cancer. Take care.